Well, it's a good evening. It's a splendid evening. After a bit of turbulent weather the past couple of weeks, it's back to its normal ray of sunshine. And I'm fresh back after going across the country on the west side of the England and visiting Lancashire, where we went to the Manchester Cathedral and St Peter's in Burnley. And I'm a bit disappointed because there are currently train strikes and I missed my flight to Belfast. But I did have a great time away, and it was amazing to get out of the town for a bit. But I'm back here today, back on home turf, and I'm here at St Nicholas behind me in Greatcoats on the outskirts of Grimsby. It is mentioned in the Domesday Book, the charter, that was after the Norman invasion, but there is the original tower that was again from around the Anglo-Saxon period, and then it's had a series of renovations over the years in the 14th century, in the 1300s, around the time of the Knights Templar. And so yeah, let's go have a look, let's go check it out. Dedicated to Saint Nicholas, who is the patron saint of like many things, giving gifts, arrows, children, and this is where Saint Nicholas was what we celebrate at Christmas, Christ Mass, for the Mass of Christ. A bit of a strange one, but it is to do with the cycles and the life and death of the sun and the winter solstice. But Saint Nicholas was a martyred saint. He was born in Turkey. Another martyr and saint that's tied to the UK, that came from what is that modern day Turkey now. Yes, and he's celebrated in many cultures across, especially Western and bits of Eastern religions, and Christianity and unorthodox Christian. So yeah, St Nicholas dedicated to. The Holy Communion is on Sunday at 10:30 there. This is a joint service with, we've been to St Michael's. We did a sunset special. It's just down the road. Grimsby's down there as well. It's for the Common War graves site as well, the same as St Michael's down the road. There's also a Commonwealth war grave site. Well, we'll take a walk round there in a bit. Let's go have a look at the church. So like I said before, the original tower there, it has seen a series of renovations, but the original building, as you can see up to about there, is the original Anglo-Saxon building, and then also had a series of refurbishments, extensions. Pretty cool. It's an interesting time, the Victorian period. It's the height of the British Empire, and for some phenomenal reason they believed that burying their dead and loved ones around churches, a holy act of God and in a great remembrance. Some would argue as it desecrated holy land, putting the dead on there. It's an interesting debate. I just love walking around ancient churches, ancient sites of great historical significance. Having church graveyards, and that it just adds a bit more history to there. Headstone is a story. It's everyone's got a story. So this one's very worn. These ones here. Cannot make any dates. Early Victorian. Another church though that it is sadly shut. So all these churches, especially since COVID, mentioned in previous videos, since COVID there's been a decline in faith. Like Satan can't stop you from going to church, but obviously COVID can and did and carries on doing. It's appalling really. Come on people, grab your faith back. Believe. Hope. It's out there. I do believe that clock tower is 1806. It's going around the Victorian era. We've got a busy road. Greatcoats, a village of Greatcoats. So R and N S. I don't know if that's for Greatcoats or Cry. No. John Stretton. I've left my earbuds in Burnley at my friends, so I do apologise profusely about the background noise and cars and traffic. It is rush hour time. People are leaving work now and going home. Well, yeah, I've got me Bangladesh football shirt on tonight. So my friend just come back from Bangladesh and he brought me a couple of souvenirs. So Dhanyavad Bhai Sab. Many thanks. There's a mosquito trying to bite me. Get off me. Tree there, very old tree, in pretty bad shape. Mr. Halbert Lewis, captain of the RFA, died April 17th 1917, aged 36. He nobly answered duty's call. Sadly departed a year before the end of the First World War, the Great War. Interesting stone now. Oh, very old tree. That should be a shield on there, on a four-leaf flower. You've got the cross and the Celtic cross, what it would have been with the circle and the cross, the rosy cross. Again, that would be a shield of a house in the area. You've got Gothic, medieval archways. Hello there, up there. Looking, peeking up at me. Oh, hello there. He's playing a flute. He's playing a flute for me. And if he's as good as a flute as Krishna of the Hindu faith. You can see there's a fair bit of erosion on here. There was a bishop, I think there's an archbishop here. Well, the Chancellor Exchequer held this land, and there's a manor down in the village You can see it's been defaced, eroded. It's something that we've seen at past churches. Something that seriously don't need being barefoot unless I was really muddy, but I don't wear footwear. Again, it's a shame the church is shut. There's the Yorkshire Rose. See, it's got renovations on the lintel there, the archway, strength and conditioning. Many of these graveyards are again like a series of churches around the country, very popular for burying the dead in the Victorian era, for burying the loved ones in cemeteries and church grounds. It's a sacred ground and holy ground. There's a lot of erosion on there, I believe it might be sandstone there and not limestone. And then Victorian era Gothic revival bell tower at the top. It's a very splendid evening tonight. Up for the very nice weather we're having today. There's the sun up there, peeking behind them trees. There was a M-class solar flare from like sunspots that was they've been facing Earth and they've been ejecting particles that's been headed slamming into the Earth. It's caused visible from many places the Northern Lights, and obviously this nice extreme weather today we're having. So it's the time to get barefooted on times like this. You're currently downloading information, it's passing right through you, light source energy, particles, particle physics. Well, I'm barefoot now, it's all going through me, so it's miraculous, it's amazing, I recommend it. So the earliest known records is around 1,000 years. This place has been here. Like I say, it's been in the Doomsday Book. There's like a farmer and a priest and other land members around here. There was a settlement. You can see this bit here is very old, the archway. An angel there. Oh, for a daughter, little angel. So angels, who are they? What are they? Some would say they're metaphysical beings. Maybe some think they are extraterrestrials or beings of a higher consciousness. The Watchers, the Guardians of Earth. Well, angels are mentioned quite a bit in the Abrahamic faiths. I'm Michael, so I'm named after the archangel. He's like the chief. Michael is translated into Sanskrit as Mahakal, which is a name for Shiva. Om Namah Shivaya. Little plots of land here, space. As you can see here, there's plots of land. So people have purchased these for money. Purchase these plots of land to be buried in when they pass. You see there's a few markers in and around. And these are quite modern, these ones from the 90s and the 2012 there. We've got Victorian era and quite modern era here now. So you don't walk on the dead. It's the old ones I like. They've got character, the erosion, everything. It's another cemetery within a cemetery here. Wilson, Elizabeth Ann Wilson, Bessie, Margaret Matilda, wife of William Carnis, and Eliza Wilson, 1901. It's the turn of the 20th century there. The Iron Cross. Something to do, yes, with the Commonwealth War Graves as a former serviceman. Thy will be done. Thy will be done. On earth as it is in heaven. Amen. Yeah, angels, were they the Anunnaki? These race of beings before the flood, some of these ethereal energies of angels lusted after earthly women and bore children. Some of them became great people of old, like your Hercules. Believe what's his name, Perseus of the Greek gods, and Achilles, who's a fine warrior, who ironically got shot in the foot by an arrow, and that's why he's named after the anatomy of the foot, the Achilles heel. Oh yeah, I think Martha Fisk, retired schoolmistress, and Henry William Fisk, 1940, so during the Second World War, age 87, together with the Lord. Oh, they died 3 years apart. Beloved mother and father. People don't know we're on this earth for a special reason. We shouldn't become like debt slaves and, you know, slaves for the government and the bankers, because they don't care about you. They just fleece you left, right and centre and rape and pillage your backside for what hard-earned cash you've made. There's more to life than all this hustle and bustle of everyday chaotic world here on earth. We forget that we live on such a beautiful planet, and we do take things for granted, but each one of us has a legacy to make. We are the creators of our own destiny. The creators and stars, the director, the writer, the producer of our own individual story, and they won't teach you that in school. It's a damn shame, because what's in this head of ours gives great power, you know, the thoughts, the imagination, and being conscious individuals. They don't want that. The powers that be don't want you conscious and free thinking in this world, because it scares the hell out of them. They rather rule and divide, keep us in these little boxes and pens that they put us in. We are human cattle. It's time to expose all this hidden world of they're trying to do is keep us in these prisons, and we have to break free from the shackles that be. So, bit of a rant, but the message is all the same. So I'm going to leave it there. Hope you like my return to St Nicholas. This is it's been a few years since I've come to this individual site, so I'm a bit more knowledgeable on the ancient happenings of the church and restructuring and time periods. So I hope you enjoyed the revisit here of St Nicholas. So he was a martyred saint, came from Turkey, what is modern day Turkey now, and he used to give early Christians presents. He was patron saint of many things, so he was ordained as a saint in early Christianity. It was around 300 AD. So he must have been a charming gentleman of his day. So be charming, be generous, don't be selfish, don't be vain and narcissistic. Spread love, not hate, you know. And jealousy and anger, it's not going to go anywhere in this world. We need to think, be more mindfulness of ourselves and other people, and respect their beliefs and traditions. Yeah, I'll wrap it up. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please look out for more. I've got exciting videos lined up. I've got a massive project. Bloody itching there. I've got bloody flies biting me and mosquitoes. Something landed on my temple, within a temple. But yeah, we'll leave it at that. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, comment if you have to. Follow the journey. Like I said, I've got some massive things lined up. Follow it, please do. It's an honour. So I'm going to leave it there. I wish you all the best. God bless. Take care of yourselves and each other. Goodbye.